Would your life stay standing, or would everything collapse if your main source of income disappears tomorrow?
And many people think that wealth is financial riches, that wealth is more than financial riches. Actually, financial riches is part of wealth. So you've got to be knowledgeable.
Okay.
Yeah, and not just any form of knowledge. You could have knowledge, but you're financially miseducated. You could have a PhD like me, economics, but you're financially miseducated. That's why we have professors who are poor.
Yeah.
So getting degrees does not make you financially literate. Give and shall be given unto you. A good measure, shaken together, running over shall be poured.
Yes.
The measure you use, it shall be measured unto you.
Yes.
That law applies everywhere.
Okay.
That you shall harvest that which you planted. It's a principle.
Yes. Welcome to the Better You Show. This is a Kenya's premier's platform whereby the experts cut through the noise and give you credible information that you can actually start implementing in your life so that you can start seeing actual growth in your day-to-day life. Now, my name is Yanto Kekayaya and I'm your lovely host for this show, and I'm so happy to come back again so that we can have these incredible conversations with our experts. Now, today I'm going to ask you a question. Would your life stay standing, or would everything collapse if your main source of income disappears tomorrow? What will happen to your life? Will you stay standing, or will you crumble? And that is a very uncomfortable question. And you know what? Most of us, we cannot really have to avoid it all the time. We have to sit down and face it and look at our finances. And that is why today in the studio we have Dr. James Karau, who is going to take us through financial investment, multiple sources of income. How are we going to invest our money? And stay tuned. And before that, let's just first of all welcome our guest. His name is James Karau. Welcome to the Better You Show.
Thank you, Sianto. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you
for the invitation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Usually we have a tradition in the show.
Yeah.
Before we get into the heavy conversation, we usually have two items that we have to play. First of all, the word of the day, and then we'll also have a tongue twister. All right? Yeah. So just stay with us as we read out the word of the day that comes from the big book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 5, which says, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty." Wealth is not magic. It's not built through shortcuts. It's built through diligence, through planning, through discipline and wisdom. And what happens? Profit then becomes profitable. So what the Word of God is telling us is that we should take time and be careful and be hardworking and be diligent in our investment so that we can be able to start seeing profit in what we do. Now, we are going to have a tongue twister moment, and James, I shared with you the tongue twister for today, which is a challenge that I want us to engage on.
Yeah.
So these are the instructions.
Yes.
I'm going to give you two attempts.
Yeah.
So I'll give you 30 seconds or even maybe 5 to just go through it, interact with the text, and then thereafter we need you to read as fast as possible.
That's okay.
All right. So you've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
All right. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us.
We go.
Yes.
6 smart savers swiftly shift spending in sustainable streams.
Faster.
6 smart savers swiftly shift spending in sustainable streams.
Okay. All right. Based on that tongue twist, I think you did well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't stumble a lot, and yeah, well done, well done. What do you think?
Yeah, I tried. English is not my mother tongue.
Oh, good.
So I wouldn't even mind so much if I stumbled or I fumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now tell me, what do you understand by that tongue twister?
What I understand is that when you save and you don't eat your seed, when you have a culture of saving and convert that into investments, then you are able to have sustainable income so that money starts working for you instead of you working for money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. When you save and invest, then assuming you're investing in multiple streams of income, then money starts working for you instead of you working for money.
Money starts working for you instead of you working for money.
And there's a difference.
Wow.
And we shall be looking at it as we delve into the conversation of today.
Wow. Thank you so much. My viewers, give me time to introduce our expert today. His name is Dr. James Karau. He's a seasonable economist. He's an author, a leadership mentor whose work bridges academia, investment, and personal transformation. He is a born-again Christian, a husband to Rose, and a father to Joy and Joey, right?
Joy and Joe.
Joy and Joe. He serves as the Dean of Students at and Senior Lecturer of Economics at Machakos University, where he blends academic leadership with political economic insights. Dr. Karau has consulted for several major institutions, including the Commission for University Education and the National Treasury. He serves on a number of boards, such as Hope Media and Kambui Girls High School. He is also a trainer with Transform Nations and a respected voice in men's leadership programs. He's also an author of many books, though today we are going to focus on the book that has been displayed there, and the title is Financial Investment, whereby we are going to be discussing multiple income streams. Now, he's an expert, that's why it is this long. Stay patient. Dr. Karau also hosts Wholesome Living on YouTube, a platform dedicated to faith, personal growth, and holistic excellence. Within the church, he serves at CITAM Deacons Board Subcommittee. He's also a secretary of CITAM in Kitengela. They have a men's fellowship. And he's also a trainer in Man Enough and a teacher of the gospel. Karibu sana, Dr. James Karau.
Yeah, thank you, Sianto. Good to have you.
Did I do well?
You've done well.
Wow, thank you. Now let's get straight to this discussion on financial investment.
Yeah.
Your career is actually a blend of deep financial knowledge and real-world experiences.
Yeah.
So the question is, at what moment in your life did you start taking financial literacy seriously?
Okay, I want to start by saying I grew up in a relatively humble background.
Okay.
I grew up in the village and we didn't have much, so to say.
Okay.
I've tasted poverty.
Oh.
I know what it is to be chased away from school because of school fees. I know what it is to go home for lunch and there is no lunch. I know what it is to walk barefooted in my primary education. And only wear maybe the leather shoes when you join Form 1. So I've tasted the poverty. And as I grew up, I could see some people are living well. And I desired to create wealth. And for me, because I wouldn't say that we had a lot to inherit, I knew education would be the key to unlock the potential of wealth creation. And so by God's grace, I managed to go through high school and I qualified to join university. And of course, economics came in handy. And I took a course in economics because I started having an interest in wealth creation. And I have studied a lot about wealth creation and have wondered why some people are rich and some people are very poor.
Why is that so?
There's such a big inequality when it comes to wealth creation. Recently, you may be aware that Oxfam released a report that has very interesting facts. And one of them is that 125 Kenyans, less than 1%, 125 Kenyans own more than more than 42 million Kenyans.
Wow.
Which is about 75%.
Wow.
That's less than 1% in Kenya.
Yes.
Actually, 125 Kenyans only. Is it 125 or 24? Own more than the wealth of 42 million Kenyans.
Why is that so? Why that distribution?
Yeah. And so that kind of income inequality, and it's global. You'll be surprised, the same report says that nearly half of Kenyans spend less than $2 per day.
That's 200, around 250.
Around today, $1 exchanges for about 130 Kenya shillings. That's 260 Kenya shillings. And so many people live in poverty, and even as a significant proportion live in what we call extreme poverty. That means they spend less than $1 per day.
Wow.
And so as an economist, I ask myself some questions.
Yes.
Why this income inequality? Is there unfairness in terms of distribution of wealth?
Yeah.
Did God, what's God's design? And yet the Bible says that God has good plans for all of us.
Yeah.
Good plans for us to give us hope and to prosper us.
Yes.
He has good plans for good things for us, not to harm us. But then I came to realize wealth is created through principles.
Wealth is created through principles.
And if you don't abide by those principles, you can be very sure you'll be poor.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that the wealth basket, everyone has everyone can get, you can put something inside there.
Yeah, when God created each and every one of us, He equipped us with potential to create wealth. But let me start by saying that wealth is not just what people think wealth is.
Okay.
And many people think that wealth is financial riches. That wealth is more than financial riches. Actually, financial riches is part of wealth. And many people pursue financial riches thinking that that's the wealth I'm pursuing. Okay. And they get so disappointed when they still feel, even if you become a multi-billionaire, there is still something you're hungry for. And therefore, Sianto, it is very, very important, first of all, to ask ourselves, what is really wealth?
What is wealth?
Because with modern economy, the development of modern economy seems to have eroded the true meaning of wealth. If you do what you call the study of words, the meaning of words, you discover that wealth was an old English word, which means well-being or welfare.
Well-being.
Or welfare. Okay. So wealth is actually the well-being of people, the welfare of people. It goes on to say maybe the fortune, the happiness. So in other words, wealth is not just riches, financial riches. Wealth is more. Wealth actually is a measure of the quality and the quantity of life.
How do you measure that?
Yeah, so there are several dimensions of wealth.
Okay.
Wealth has several components, and I'm going to break it into 5 major components. I'll start with financial riches, financial wealth. That's what people know.
Yes.
Secondly, there is what you call social wealth.
All right.
You ever had people say, marry, what do you marry? That your network determines your net worth.
Yes.
And then there is what you call physical health.
Yes.
That's your health.
Yes.
Afia ni mari. You ever had that?
Yes.
And then there is what you call spiritual wealth.
Yes.
Very, very important.
Yes.
And last but not least, intellectual wealth. Your ability to think critically. Your ability to learn and relearn.
Let's just be very candid,
yes.
Dr. James, on this, on just what you have listed. Because I could be wrong by saying that if the financial well-being of a person is not sorted, then it's even going to be hard to have the physical health, to have the social connections, because you will not have the resources even to to expand your networks. So is there a variety in terms of this one? In terms of this one is more important than this other one?
Because actually, by and large, financial wealth is a byproduct of other forms of wealth. Financial wealth is what we really see and interact with. It's what is more physical than other forms of wealth.
Okay.
And I want to start by saying spiritual wealth is the foundation of all forms of wealth. Spiritual wealth is a foundation of all forms of wealth. The Bible says in 3 John chapter 1 verse 2, Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all ways.
Wow.
And even in your health, even as your soul prospers.
Yes.
Even as your soul prospers. So spiritual wealth is very, very important. And that's why, again, the scriptures say, what does it benefit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his own soul? It is first of all, when you get connected with God, that you grow your faith, that you can have wealth that adds no sorrow. Because the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and adds no sorrow.
Absolutely.
And the Bible says again, apart from me, you can do nothing. It is our Creator who gives us the ability to make wealth.
So we start with spiritual wealth.
Yeah, it's a foundation.
Yes.
And you know, the spiritual wealth determines the moral fabric of a society.
Okay.
And the moral fabric of a society is the building block of financial wealth.
Yes.
So spiritual wealth is very, very important in terms of what are those innate human resources that are within you that help you to live a meaningful and a purposeful life.
Yes.
We're talking about knowledge, we're talking about faith, and we're talking about your gifts. That comprises, that's the component of spiritual wealth. Yes. What is it that God has put in you?
Yes.
Because everybody comes here with a package of gifts, which you can unpack to make wealth. Actually, your wealth is in your gift. Your gift makes a way for you.
Wow.
That is God-given.
I love that.
What are the talents? What are the gifts that are already inbuilt in you that you can use to make wealth? That's spiritual wealth.
Yeah.
Secondly, physical wealth. You need health. I mean, if you're not healthy, what can you do? It takes good health.
Yeah.
And many people sacrifice their health to make money.
Yeah.
They end up becoming ill, and they use the same money to treat their health.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is so late. So you don't kill the goose that lays the golden egg. You've got to take care of you.
Wow.
Because it is you who actually becomes productive.
Yeah.
So that's why we say in Kiswahili, afya ni mali. So physical health is very, very important.
Yes.
Thirdly, intellectual wealth. Your ability to think critically. One of the components of intellectual wealth is financial education, financial intelligence, financial knowledge. It's very critical.
So you're telling people to go back to school and to enhance their mental capacity?
Yeah.
Okay.
And today you don't even have to go to school. You can just access information if you want.
Yeah.
At a click of a mouse.
Yeah.
You can access information. You can access financial education or financial intelligence.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, my people, as the Bible says, perish because of ignorance.
Yes.
You've got to invest in knowledge. You've got to invest in financial education.
Yes.
Or you've got to invest in access. Because people are poor, largely because of ignorance. They're ignorant. So you've got to be knowledgeable.
Okay.
Yeah, and not just any form of knowledge. You could have knowledge, but you're financially miseducated. You could have a PhD like me, economics, but you're financially miseducated. That's why we have professors who are poor.
Yeah.
So getting degrees does not make you financially literate. You can actually be financially ignorant, and yet you're a professor.
So what does it entail now then not to be ignorant?
Financial education.
Oh.
Intellectual wealth. And that one is acquired. That one you do by training. And then another fourth component is very critical is social wealth.
Yeah.
Social wealth is your social network. It's your social capital.
Yeah.
How do you relate with people?
Yeah.
Watu ni mali.
Yes.
As simple as that. That your
mali.
social network determines your economic net worth.
How does that add wealth to your basket? Social connection.
You know, I have come to appreciate that God blesses people through people. I've come to appreciate that it is in pulling together resources that you're able to even be able to get capital to do great things. Someone said that if you want to run fast, learn alone. But if you want to learn far, if you want to go far, go with people. It's the same case with wealth creation. Last but not least, financial wealth. Financial wealth are what you call riches. It's a stock of economic resources that you own. Your assets minus liabilities. It is your net worth. So you can see, actually, financial wealth comes as a byproduct of all the other forms of wealth. Wealth, poverty and riches is a state of mind. But more importantly, let me say this. I started by saying wealth is created by principles.
Which principles are these ones?
And I'm coming there.
Okay.
You abide by those principles, and wealth will be your portion.
All right.
You disobey those principles, and poverty will be your portion.
So we really want to obey the principles so that we become wealthy.
I want to give you about 6 principles.
Okay.
Number 1, the law of, or the principle of spiritual creation. What does that mean? That's a lamb of faith. That you must believe you are capable, you can make it.
Wow.
Wealth takes people who have faith that they are capable. That's one of the characteristics of risk takers. They actually take risk to invest. Poverty is associated with risk averseness.
Yes.
That you don't want to take a risk. You are doubtful. Because wealth begins in the state of, or in the realm of belief, in the realm of faith.
Yes.
It's R. Kelly who sang a beautiful song, I believe I can fly.
Yes.
If you believe you can fly, then you can fly.
Yes.
You'll be surprised. The people who have made money, they started, many of them, from nothing, from a scratch.
Yes.
But they had a faith they can break through the wall and create wealth. But if you doubt, you have low self-efficacy, you even doubt yourself, you'll not go far. You know, there are people who have resigned to their fate because they don't believe they can make it. I came from a very humble background.
Yes.
And I have seen out of believing it's possible, it's doable.
Yes.
You can make it. So that's the law of spiritual creation.
Okay.
That it starts with a realm of faith, believing in yourself, believing you can do it, being pessimistic. The second is the law of mental creation. That's a vision.
Mental creation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, people perish because of lack of vision. Actually, it is the vision that attracts provision, not the other way around.
Wow.
Vision precedes provision.
Yes.
And where there is no vision, people lose control and they spend anyhow. And therefore, they don't invest for tomorrow because they don't have a vision. It's vision that attracts provision or resources.
Yes.
Once upon a time, there lived a man who said, I have a vision. I have been to the mountaintop. That one day, my children shall not be judged by the color of the skin, but the substance of their character. And that vision came to pass. It took resources. Before you do a skyscraper like KICC, there was a vision in an architect's mind who committed it to a building plan.
Yes.
And today, we have a skyscraper in Nairobi. All the buildings start with a vision. Someone sees it in his mind. That's how wealth is created. You've got to create it in the mind first. Poverty or riches is a state of mind. You'll be surprised. Things come into being by a spoken word, the power of confession. Someone says that you possess what you confess. And of course, you confess what you have thought about and what you believe in to a large extent. So the law of attraction, that like attracts like.
I get it.
Poverty attracts poverty.
The fourth one is?
The fourth one is the law of giving. Give and shall be given unto you. A good measure, shaken together, running over, shall be poured.
Yes.
The measure you use, it shall be measured unto you.
Yes.
That law applies everywhere.
Okay.
That you shall harvest that which you planted. It's a principle.
Yes.
That what you give comes back to you. The law of giving. So giving in this case is investment. If you invest sparingly, then you harvest sparingly. It's a law of giving. I'm using very simple terms so that I don't confuse people with investment. That's a law of giving. That whatever you give shall come back to you.
Through investment?
Through investment.
Oh, I was thinking giving, like helping people out.
Even that's an investment. It's a social investment.
Oh, wow.
We even have those components of wealth, forms of wealth, they have their corresponding forms of investment. So there is spiritual investment, there is social investment. So social investment, when you give, also gives you back social capital. Okay. Because it is when you invest in people. You know, Zig Ziglar said something very profound, that you can get what you want in life if you help enough people get what they want.
Okay. And
so that's the law of giving, the law of attraction. Then you have what you call the law of strategic action. That's the law of planning.
Wow.
That you can be a busybody. People mistake activity with productivity. That you've got to be strategic in what you do.
Yes.
It's a law of strategic planning.
Yes.
That you've got to plan and plan strategically. That's why we have the difference between hard work and smart work.
How does planning look like?
Planning starts with coming up with a vision.
A
purpose, a vision, then mission or strategic objectives, all that. How do I achieve? I have a vision, reduce that into objective goals, then come up with strategies, come up with how to implementation metrics, come up with how to evaluate, the whole process of strategic planning. Great company, great people don't just do things randomly. They commit it into paper. They plan. That's why it is written, to a man belongs the plans in his heart, but the Lord determines the steps.
Yes.
And last but not least, the law of partnership.
The law of partnership.
But if you want to go far, learn to partner with people.
Okay.
Learn to partner with people.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. James. Can you imagine we are already done with the first session? We are going to take a break, and once we come back, we are going now to discuss this incredible book that is called Financial Investment. Now it's going to take us through the various income streams that are available. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the second part of the Better You Show, and we have been discussing financial investment with Dr. James Karau. Now, I have a question for you that will take us right into the book discussion.
Yes.
And it's about this country. Yeah. Kenyans, we have been grumbling that there's no money. And what is causing this outcome? Is it that it's economy? Is it our cultural background? Is it religion? Is it the various environments that we find ourselves in? Or we are just lazy?
It's a combination of many things, Siantra would say. But it largely lies on ignorance. That when you're ignorant, poverty, you come calling. What are they ignorant about? We have 7 building blocks, which I've covered in this book. 7 building blocks of what I can call wealth creation. 7 building blocks of wealth creation.
All right.
And what are these building blocks of wealth creation? It's very, very important to talk about them. Because those financial investments are anchored on those building blocks, on those pillars.
Yes.
Number 1, what's your purpose?
Purpose.
There are actually 7 P's. Why do you want to make wealth? Your purpose is very, very important. How big is your purpose? Is it limited to yourself, self-centered? You not go very far. But if you start with the right purpose, what is your calling in life? Why were you created in the first place? Somebody say there are 2 important days in life, the day you are born and the day you know why. Because there is providence for your purpose. You are created to do a certain thing and do it very well, and God has already provided for it. Purpose is number 1, the first P. People struggle and hustle because they are not on the right purpose.
Yes.
They are doing things that we are not called to do. And that's why we struggle with career choices, because people choose careers wrongly with the wrong purpose. Number 2, people. Learn to relate well with people. I cannot emphasize this enough. Watu ni mali. If you want to go far, have what you call emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Learn to cultivate healthy relationships with people, and people will help you. Zig Ziglar, I want to say again, if you want to get what you want to get what you want in life, help enough people get what they want. If you help people to get what they want, they will help you to get what you want in life. Number 3 is about problems. Problems are actually opportunities for wealth creation in disguise.
Okay.
But it has to have the right mindset, because many opportunities come dressed in overalls. But we look at them and we say, you know what? The game changers in this world, in the world of financial wealth creation, solved problems.
Wow.
Wealth is created by meeting people's needs. And people will pay for it because you're solving their problem.
Yes.
But you must convert that problem into a product. That's the next P. It was a problem. Can you give it? Because what sells in the market is a product. You can be a good singer, and people love the way you sing.
Wow.
But they can just, maybe the best they can do is just to appreciate you by clapping for you. Until you come up with an album that you can sell, that has a market value.
Yeah.
So we need to know how to convert our problems into products that have market value and they have utility or usefulness. Are we together?
Yes. So I'm tracking.
Yeah. So you've got to talk about, can you convert it into a product, a product that you can sell. And then the next P has to do with performance, that you got to perform well. The challenge we have with poverty is mediocrity.
Yes.
The two of them, poverty is an offspring of mediocrity. Poverty is an offspring of mediocrity. When you do things kihorera, a mediocre person, you don't attract resources.
Wow.
And that's why when you do things with a touch of excellence, you charge a lot of money and people used to pay because of performance.
Yes.
And last but not least is partnership.
Partnership.
You've got to learn how to partner with people. Okay, that's people. I've already covered people. It's planning. Sorry, it's planning.
Yeah.
But you've got to plan. I talked about strategic planning.
Yes.
That it does not just come haphazardly.
Wow.
It takes planning. So 7 Ps.
Thank you for that breakdown. And this is page 59. I just want to...
Income earners.
Oh, wow.
You want us to go there?
Truly know your book,
Yeah. What is created in that continuum of income earning. And there are different types of income earnings or income earners or sources of income.
Yes.
And it's good to leverage those stages that you build wealth. The first one is E for employees.
Yes.
You are employed. And many people start there. So you have a job and therefore you work for money.
Okay.
You report at 8, come maybe at 5, or maybe you are on a night shift. But you trade your skills, your effort, your time for money.
Robert Kiyosaki on that says to be poor, stay employed.
Yeah.
To be rich, start a business.
Not necessarily. We have multi-billionaires who are employed up to today. I know of a CEO who is a multi-billionaire.
I love that.
It's how you invest. Because you can still invest even when you're employed.
Yes.
Even the president is employed.
Yes.
In a country. Don't tell me the president is poor.
Yeah.
And yet he has a job. He has been employed by the people. So I don't really quite agree with him when he says that if you want to remain poor, if you want to stay poor, remain employed. Not quite. So the first stage, and many people start there, is employment. You own a job and you work for money. It's not a very good place to be there because nobody can really compensate you adequately. You may not be compensated. Many of us are not compensated adequately for time.
All right.
Because time is money. The other one is self-employed.
Self-employed.
You have a small job. You have employed yourself. But you are still employed. And so you have a job. You own a job. Let's say you own a job. You still work for money. So you have this small kiosk.
Okay.
This small grocery shop. You have to go in the morning. You have to do the business. And then maybe you pay. So you own a job, but you are employed. You still work for money. The first two, for many people, may not attract a lot of resources unless you go to the other higher levels.
Oh, wow. The right-hand side now.
The right-hand side. And that level starts with number 4, what we call business owners.
Okay.
Business owners is different from a small business. The other category, number 2. Business owners, your business you run without your presence. The other one, you have to open your kiosk or hotel for it to make money.
Yes.
Remember, you're employed, self-employed. But this one, you set up systems and structures that you can wake up in the morning, go and play golf, and money was working for you.
Wow.
So you start working for money, and money starts working for you. Because you have set up systems, structures that you work for you, and you don't have to be directly involved. You have a company, and you've recruited the best brains.
I love that freedom.
Yeah. So there, you are able to make more money than in the first categories. And the last one is an investor. What does an investor do? He invests in multiple income streams. And he earns money, passive money, and therefore money works for him. These are people who have invested in what you call, they do what you call portfolio diversification. You invest in different investment products, in different sectors. You are in hospitality industry, you are in financial sector, you are in education sector, you have invested in various areas.
Yes.
And money works for you. So the last 4 is whereby money works for you. You don't work for money. You can go on a trip. You can go and you can go and have fun. Wake up in the morning, go and play golf, and money is still working for you.
But it means then you must have capital or funding for you to be able to be an investor.
Yeah, and many people start with getting that source of money from being employed.
Yes.
About 75% of people who are rich perhaps started by being employed. But they are wise enough to save and invest. Remember the quote we started with, the tongue twister?
Yes, yes.
Being a good saver and a good investor. Yeah.
I have a question, and this is for a viewer who is not even in this category of employed, self-employed, business owner, or an investor. This is someone who has no job, who has no income, and is stuck somewhere. How can you pull that person from there so that even if they start earning 300 bob a day or 1,000, like, so that they can start walking the journey? What advice would you give such an individual?
That's a very good question. I like it, because some people wonder, what can I do? It always starts with, what is it that you have? What is in your hands? What is your potential? What is your gift? What is your talent? What are your skills? What do you have? It starts from there. Match what you have, align what you have with a problem in your environment. Look at your environment. What problem do you do? Do you see that you have the capacity, you have the skills, you have the potential to provide for? Maybe in the nearby construction site, there are workers who need lunch. Are you able to cook, Githeri? Are you able to cook for them? Go and cook for them. Make porridge. At 10, take them porridge. Make some fruit salad. Take them lunch. And you know, that's how it starts. Before you realize, you have a food store. You have a kiosk. You have a hotel. But it starts with you. What is your passion? What is your potential? What is your gift?
Yes.
What are the skills that you have? Can you leverage on them to meet a problem in the society, especially in your neighborhood?
Yes.
And make money.
Thank you for that.
And you can start small. And I can tell you before long, you have a chain of hotels.
Thank you. You've helped someone today.
Yeah.
Now, let's look at this, the various or the multiple income streams, because now we are assuming we have the money.
Yeah.
So what do we do so that we become wealthy?
Sianto, remember the COVID-19, the way it hit?
Yes.
If you remember World War, many people who died on only one income stream were hit the hardest, and especially the employed.
Okay.
And especially those whose employment was affected, and there was retrenchment. Some people the jobs were terminated.
Yes.
And because salary was the only source of income, they really were hit hard.
Yeah.
And COVID gave us a very important lesson that we need to invest in many ventures. What are these multiple income streams?
Okay.
I'll give you 7 for now.
All right.
The first one is earned income. You are employed. Just going back to where you are.
Wow.
Get some job. Get some work to do. You don't even have to be employed. Employ yourself. But earn some living, earn income, and move from one level to another.
Yes.
Don't stagnate at the same level of employment.
Yes.
I started as a secondary school teacher. I went back to the university, did my master's, did my PhD. Today I teach at the university.
Wow.
There's a way you have career progression so that you don't stagnate. I know of a CEO who is paid millions, lots of millions. He began was it a storekeeper or a clerk? So leverage skills, career growth and development so that you move from one level to another. And you can't say, if I am employed, I'll remain poor. No. There are people who began from a very low level and they climb the ladder to becoming a CEO or an MD. Secondly, is business income or what you call profit income.
Yeah.
Start a business.
Okay.
What skills do you have? Start an enterprise. Are you good in computer? Start a business in computer. Are you good in cooking? Start a business of cooking.
Yeah.
I know of people who started just by cooking, kama mchezo tu, and today they own hotels.
Wow.
Business income. Leverage what you have, the skills that you have, link it with a need in the society and your passion, and make a business out of it.
Okay.
I like writing.
Yes.
At times I would just go and give talks. And the best thing I would get is just an applause. And they'll tell you, God bless you. And I discovered, unless I package my books into something I can sell and make a business out of it, make a product,
yes,
I'll not make money.
Smart.
Business. The other one is what we call capital gain income. Capital gain is where you have an asset like land, then let it appreciate and then sell it. And there are many people who are doing that. You buy shares, for example, in the market, let them appreciate shares for a company, then sell. That's what we call capital gain income. The fourth one is what we call rental income. Invest in real estate.
The interest income.
Rental income. I'm now on, I know.
There's capital gains and then interest income.
Okay, let me go back to interest income.
Yeah.
Interest income is whereby you lend money. It's where you have lending and borrowing.
Yes.
You lend money to the government, to companies, to individuals, and they pay you back at an interest.
I love that.
We have what you call debt securities. We have what you call money markets, where you can buy treasury bills, treasury bonds, infrastructure board. What you are doing, you're actually lending money to the government.
Okay.
And then the government will pay you at an interest. So this is whereby we lend money, deposit money, or buy financial instruments, debt instruments that will give us interest with time. Money market. You've heard about money market.
I get it.
Then you have rental income.
Yes.
Where you have rental property.
Yes.
You invest in real estate. You have land, and on that land maybe there's a building, a commercial or residential, and you'll be getting your rent. It's about renting out a property. That's rental income.
Okay.
Then we have what we call dividend. Dividend is whereby you have invested in shares of a company, in stock of a company.
Yes.
And if that company is performing well, they will declare profits and give dividends.
Yes.
So when you invest in buying shares, first of all, the shares appreciate. You can sell them later on and get what you're calling capital gain income. Or you can be getting dividend. We call that dividend income. Then last but not least, we have what we call loyalties.
Yeah.
Loyalties are monies that are given, payments that are made to a by the third party for the right to use someone's intellectual property.
For example?
For example, we have three major categories. We have what we call patents, we have copyrights, and then we have what we call franchise.
Yes.
They come in all categories, or trademarks, and even trademarks. So for example, you have come up with an invention like Microsoft, and some people want to use that Microsoft, an operating system.
Yes.
And you have patented that product, so they need to give you money.
Oh.
Let's talk about something like book loyalty, whereby you have authored a book like this one. It's copyrighted.
Yeah.
So the publisher, whenever he sells that book, like there are people who sell my books, they'll give you some money. That's what we call loyalty.
Amazing.
Or we also have what we call franchise. People want to trade with your trade name, and therefore they buy that franchise, and they give you loyalty because of using that brand name. Some of the hotels you see in town, they're actually not owned by the parent company. They have just bought franchise.
Yes.
It could be a bus company, it could be a hotel, it could be anything, as long as that brand name is strong in the market. And therefore you get a loyalty out of that. You also have what you call mini loyalties. Someone is digging minerals in your land, the person will give you some loyalties.
Okay.
So those are basically the 7 streams of income, and when you invest in multiple of them, even if one goes down, then the other one will help to cushion against.
There is diversification in that portfolio.
Yeah, portfolio diversification.
I'm going to give you a scenario based on just an assumption of my viewers.
Yeah.
Someone might have an extra 10,000 in a month. Another one might have 100,000 in a month. And another one has like 1 million.
Yeah.
So those 3 categories, where would you tell them to put their money? Someone has 10,000. Where do they put their money? Here.
Now, there are different investment products, income generating products.
Okay.
There are businesses you can start that you require maybe 10,000, others you require 100,000. The idea is you invest wisely and multiply. So business comes in handy.
Okay.
But again, it depends what you want the money for. The purpose is very, very critical. Is it for your daily upkeep? Then if it's for daily upkeep, you require the return very fast.
Yes.
Perhaps you should get the returns immediately on that day.
Yes.
But if it is for a long term, then you can even buy bonds. You can, especially the ones who has 100,000, you can buy shares. So it depends, is it for short-term benefit or long-term benefit? and what kind of a venture will require that kind of money. We have different kind of ventures, depending on why are you investing. Is it for short term or is it for long term?
So for example, if it's a short term, this is someone who like is just looking to earn extra so that they can maybe take their children to a different school, or even they can now accumulate the capital to start a business. So they're looking at it from a short horizon, from a short angle, not a long-term perspective. Where would you, because I think most Kenyans are there. You have 100,000 somewhere, you have 50,000 somewhere. So where do they keep that money?
That's very good. And I like that question. One of the last topics in this book talked about investment evaluation, assessment. How do you assess the investment? And I've covered a number of things because many people have lost money by not evaluating, because there are many investment options. Some are good, others are not good. What is it that you look at?
What are those?
One is the payback period. How fast do you get back your money? That's very, very important, the payback period. That if I put my 10,000 today, what business will give me back 10,000? How long will it take to give me 10,000 or some good profit? Secondly, the return on investment.
Okay.
What return will I be getting out of my 10,000 or 100,000?
Wow.
Is it 10%? Is it 12%? Is it 15%? There are some investment ventures today that if you put your money per annum, you can earn 10%, 12%, 15%.
Okay.
Especially the debt instruments, the treasury bills, the bonds.
Yes.
And you see, you also look at, do you want to be involved in that venture? Do you have the time even to run the business?
Yes.
If you don't have the time, what are these ventures that you can invest in hands off and you'll be able to be paid the money? But if you have time for the business, do the mathematics. Then you look at the profit. What is the profitability index? If I take total revenue and total cost, how much will I be getting? The challenge sometimes is that we don't do maths. We don't keep records. We don't calculate. So we just do business and we don't have that in mind. So there are several things, and if you read the book, you get them in detail.
Okay.
But I want to say this, Sianto. Everything boils down to what I have called in this book the 5P.
The 5P.
Investment model. That in whatever you do with money, I have studied companies that have done well in the world.
Okay.
And one of the largest companies is Apple.
Okay.
Globally. And even here at home, I've studied companies that have done well. I've studied individuals that have done well in terms of financial wealth creation. And I've come up with 5 P's that guarantee you success. And I want to take the viewers through those 5 P's, if time would allow.
Please do.
What are these 5 P's? I've called it the 5P investment model. Number 1, I will go back to purpose. If you look at companies that do very well, or individuals who have done very well, their purpose was greater than themselves. It was not just about enriching themselves. It was about social transformation of the society. Beyond them. Because purpose has to do with your vision. Because vision is a function of your purpose. So if your vision is great, then you are ready to go far.
Okay.
But if your vision stops with you, that's the farthest you may go. So it starts with purpose. Purpose is about vision. How visionary are you? It begins with vision. If you are limited in how far you see. You know, someone was asked, I'm told of a person who was blind, deaf and dumb. And she was asked, what can be worse than being deaf, blind and dumb? You know what she said? What is worse than being deaf, blind and dumb? Is to have eyesight but lack vision. And people, in fact, I now believe that the poorest person on earth is not the one without money.
It's the one without vision.
Without vision. Without a dream. Because it starts with a vision. Number 2, people. Now, before I talk about people, potential. What is it that is in you? Can you harness that? What gifts and what talent do you have? Do you know?
Some people don't even know the gifts that they have.
Your wealth is in your gift.
They don't know. How do you know? How do you find out?
That's a topic for another day. If I go there, I will not even finish the 5
You won't
Ps.
finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Identify, because your wealth is in your potential. Your wealth is in your gift. What are your gifts? What are your talents? And what are your skills?
Wow.
There is what is natural ability, and that is what is acquired. Gift is not just, potential is not just what you are born with. It's not just a talent. It's also the skills you acquire. Go to school and acquire some skills. That becomes part of your potential. That you are trained a mechanic.
Absolutely.
You can actually repair cars. So, what potential do you have? What skills? What potential? And thirdly, problem. That potential that you have, the skills that you have, what problems can you solve in the society?
Can it solve?
Look around and don't go very far. Start with your neighborhood. Start with your home. What can I do and do differently? Solve people's problem, and people will pay.
Wow.
But that problem must be packaged into a product. That's the other P. That you are very good at entertaining people. When you speak, people laugh. Please package that into a product that has a market value. That's why if you went to the river, you drink water free of charge.
Yeah.
But if you package that water into a bottle and put a label, KEB certified, it has a market value.
Addition.
So you must give it that product. You must package into a product. And then there is performance.
Yes.
Companies, individuals that do well in wealth creation, aim at good performance, excellence.
Take us through that excellence part, because I feel that we struggle a lot.
With mediocrity.
With mediocrity, yes.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to a hotel where you can tell even the way they are serving you, the waitress or the waiter take too long to come to see you, and even the way they package the food, you can almost see that the plate is dirty.
Yeah.
Even the way they clean up, even the way they are dressed, that's mediocrity for you. You can go to another hotel and they sell the same food in terms of they cooked beef. But you look at the reception, you look at the hygiene, you look at the way they are doing stuff, you look at the customer relations, the public relations, and you're like, wow, I don't mind paying an extra coin for such services.
Wow.
That is excellence. The moment we shall put excellence in our product, in our services, money will come calling.
Is mediocrity attached to laziness?
All that. Yeah, you are lazy. It's all that. It's actually mediocrity is mothered by laziness, all that kind of stuff, and lack of skills. But if you invest in, and that's why I've written a book called Made for Excellence. That's my first book I wrote, because I realized there's a lot of mediocrity.
Yeah.
But if you do something and you do with a touch of excellence, I can tell you, you serve before kings.
Yeah.
But you come calling.
Wow.
And the last one is partnership.
Yes.
The last P is partnership.
Yes.
Learn to partner with people. It starts with sole proprietorship. You want to run a business and do so well.
Yes.
But you can only go that far. If you do joint venture.
Yes.
If you partner, form a company, invite other investors, come together, form a corporation, you go very far.
Wow.
Those are the 5 Ps.
5 Ps.
That guarantee you sure investment in whatever you do.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. James, for that discussion. I'm telling you, it's been a masterclass indeed, a financial boot camp
Thank you.
that we've had today. The Better You Show just want to appreciate your time, want to appreciate the resource, everything that you've poured onto us. And I believe that the viewers who are going to watch this, they're really going to have a change and in how their minds towards finances, and they start building their wealth, because it is possible. So I just want you to look at that camera and give us a parting shots on our topic today.
I will simply say a simple thing to the viewers and the listeners out there. Your wealth is in your gift. Your wealth is in your potential. What is it that is in you? What is it that you are holding in your hands? That is what you can use, you can leverage for financial wealth creation. Your wealth is in your gift. Your wealth is in your potential.
Wow.
Look around. What problems can you solve? What products can you use to solve those problems surrounding you?
Yes.
Package your potential into a product to solve human and societal problems, and wealth will come your way.
Wow, amazing. Thank you for that parting shot.
Yes.
Where can they get this book from?
Yeah, we can get them in a number of bookshops. Okay. One of them is Nuria Bookshop, which is just at the CBD in Nairobi.
Okay.
It is at Bazaar Plaza, first floor, room 112.
Okay.
Nuria Bookshop. And then you can also get this book in Focus Bookshop at Kasarani, Focus Center. And you can always call on the numbers showing on the screen.
Yeah.
You can always call and make orders. And you can liaise with me on my YouTube channel.
Yes.
At Dr. James Karau.
Okay.
I run a wholesome living show.
Wow.
On that YouTube channel.
Wow.
Dr. James Karau. You Google Dr. James Karau, you see more.
Okay.
What I do.
Our viewers, you search for Dr. James Karau and then you can join his community. We have come to the end of today's conversation, and for me, I have picked, and my takeaway is that if you're looking for financial freedom, if you're looking for ways to build wealth, you need to connect with your purpose, with people, look for those problems, start loving problems, work on your potential. There is something in you that when you connect to it, you'll start building wealth. And then also products. Whatever that you have discovered, can you package it into a product so that you can be able to trade with it? And also performance. We need to start moving away from mediocrity to excellence. And then the other one is planning. And I'm sure if you're able to really take those 7 steps seriously, then you are going to start building your wealth. Now, my viewers, you usually watch this show from the analytics that we have received, and the number of viewers do not match the subscribers. So I am requesting that just take a moment right now and check. If you are not a member of this show, kindly just click on it and then you join our community. As usual, we say, be kind to yourself and to others. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.